Alright, kind of a little bit of a random video. Today we're going to be looking at a parts car that I have that I really want to be selling. So, if you are interested in this car at all, my email is in the description of the video, as well as a few other ways to contact me. Car is located in south central Minnesota, so that's the rough kind of situation there. And $600 or best offer. There's a lot of good parts left on this car. And I'll just kind of walk around, show you what it is, and show you some of the parts that are on it, and you get the idea. So, disc brake car has the whole disc brake assembly. That alone's worth like $200. The headlight assemblies, headlight buckets, that's worth probably $50 to $75. It's I believe to be the original 318. I don't know if it turns over. I don't really care if it turns over. I might keep the fan off of it, but other than that, everything else that you see goes. It's got all the relays, all the little stuff on the dash, a lot of good parts, a lot of good bolts. The body of the car itself is pretty crappy, but it's got a lot of good stuff on it still. A lot of little trim, a lot of little trinkets, nuts and bolts. The dash, it's a rally dash. The radio bezel is cut, but it is a rally dash. 120 speedo, standard, no clock, no tack or anything like that. So yeah, there's a lot of good parts. I mean, the glove box door is worth $50. The ashtray is $50. The little thing there is, I sell those for $100, $125 all the time. I sell the cluster itself, no bezel or anything. I sell the cluster for $150 or better a lot of the time. So there's a lot of good stuff. The rear end is just an 8 1/4. It's got trunk springs and everything there, still good on it. There's a water pump in there that looks like it's pretty good. It's a small block. There's brake pedal assemblies worth $75 or better. Gas pedals worth $25. E-brake assemblies worth $75. You know, this drip rail trim, if you can get it off without bending it, this set for both sides is worth about $200 almost. No, about $175. $250 if you polish it and it turns out nice. Bunch of like little levers and switches and buttons and all kinds of stuff. The steering column even, you know. Steering column, they make the conversion kits to get a 4-shift steering column out of it, and that's worth, the steering column core is worth $150 if not more. So a lot of good stuff. The roof is good for patches. The front edge of it is a little bit chewed up, but the back around the window actually looks like it's pretty good. So the back window is good, even the windshield is good, I believe. But it's full of parts, no title, sold as is, $600 or best offer. I mean, even though it's just a 318, you can pull all those brackets, the water pumps, the pulleys, the alternator, the power steering pump, the power steering assembly, brake booster and master cylinder, good for cores. You know, even the valve covers. I mean, I'd sell small block valve covers for $50, $75 a set if they're cleaned up a little bit, you know. It all adds up. There's not like a ton of really big stuff on it anymore. I took a lot of stuff off of it when I was parting it out, but there's a lot of good stuff left. Like I said, just a 318 with a 904 transmission, I believe, and fairly plain Jane car, but it's a satellite Sebring Plus, so it's got the rally dash and the rally dash wiring. And the wiring harness is a little bit chewed up here, but it's all there. And all these little plug ends, all these little pieces here, I can't tell you how many times I get a wiring harness in that I want to put in a car or something, and it's missing one or two or who knows how many wiring plug ends. So those are actually valuable to somebody putting a car together. If you have a shell of a 73 satellite and you're missing a lot of hardware and a lot of little stuff, I mean, even the antenna's worth 30 bucks. The wipers, I think one of them's broken or else I would have taken them off. Those wipers I sell for like $140. They're good money. They're good parts on this car. So, like I said, $600 or best offer. No, I'm not taking 300. No, I'm not taking 400. And I really don't have a whole lot of room to work on it. But if somebody wants to come take it away and give me 600 bucks for it, away it goes. There's probably close to $1,000 worth of parts on this, and that's without counting nuts and bolts and suspension parts. So it's well worth it. And I could take the parts off and everything. I just don't want to screw with it. I want it out of the yard. I want it out of my life. I'm tired of looking at it and trying to clear some cars out of here. So I'm gonna be doing some more stuff like that related to cars for sale and parts cars and stuff like that. Trying to clear some stuff out, bring a little money in for some other upcoming potential projects. So, but yeah, I'm gonna kind of just leave it at that. Just kind of a quick little walk around of 1973 Satellite Sebring Plus parts car. Really a lot of good parts on this car yet. I could just keep on talking and giving you price lists for probably an hour on this car, but I think anybody that knows parts and knows parts cars, you get the point. Email's in the description. There's a couple other ways to contact me in the description. I'm going to leave it at that, and I'll see you guys in the next one.